Hey Aquarius, welcome to your love and romance reading for September 2022. This is going to be for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. A lot of people like to check out their Venus sign when it comes to love and romance. You might stumble upon this video a few months from now, a few years from now. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the messages that are in it. Keep in mind, this is a general reading for the collective. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So we're going to check in here and see what's coming up for love and romance for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Venus. Be sure to check out the other videos on the channel where I talk about everything other than love. But here in this video, we're going to focus on love and romance. First card coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Ace of Wands. Now, Ace of Wands can come up in a couple of different ways. First and foremost, it's very fiery energy, right? The wands are fire. So this is going to have to do with passion, excitement, attraction even. And when the Ace of Wands comes up, it's like an opportunity that's being presented to us, and we're being told to embrace this opportunity. Now, for some of you, well, for those of you who are single and there's like nobody right now and you're like, you're looking, Ace of Wands gives me the feeling in the sense that in September, you may be offered to do something or you may be asked to do something. And the universe may be aligning things to where you're going to be at this event or you're going to be at this place so that you can meet this person. But we have free will, right? So there might be this part of you that's like, I don't know. It seems kind of boring, or, oh, you know, I don't know if it's like worth my time. And you might be tempted to turn it down because you might say, well, you know, I'm going to do something else, or it doesn't seem like a big deal, or and you may be kind of like tempted to say no. But this opportunity or this offer is like, it's a gift from the universe, right? Like, go ahead and accept it, embrace it, because for some of you, even though this is a love reading, I feel there's even gonna be a chance where you're meeting people not just for romance, but like for friendships, especially if you're an Aquarius where you're really wanting love right now because you feel really like you don't connect with anybody in your current circle and they're just not on your vibe, and you're like, I just want to find somebody on my vibe. I just want to find somebody who's awake. I just want to find somebody who sees it, you know? I feel that this is going to be your opportunity to meet this whole new group of people. So not only is it benefiting you in love and romance where you're meeting like a significant person, but I also feel like it's going to be an opportunity to make some new friends and get out of a rut for those of you who feel like you're in a rut. But specifically, we could have had several cards to give us this message. The fact that the Ace of Wands is here makes me feel like you're also manifesting attraction. Like maybe in the past you've given people a chance and you're like, oh, they're a nice person, or they're really interesting to talk to, but maybe there wasn't passion, maybe there wasn't attraction. So the Ace of Wands makes me feel like you're manifesting attraction here. Attraction, passion. Those of you who are in an existing relationship, Ace of Wands says there's an opportunity here to get the spark back, to get the fire back, get the magic in the bedroom going again. The next card coming up here for the collective is the Seven of Cups. So for those of you who are like feeling it's tumbleweeds and crickets, nothing is happening, nothing is going on, as you embrace this opportunity, now all of a sudden you're going to have options. All of a sudden you're going to have choices. You're like, ooh, okay, this is a new playing field. This is a new environment, right? So there could be options or choices for some of you here with this Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups also can come up when we feel like, wow, this is a dream come true. I can't believe this is actually really happening. So some of you are manifesting to a T right now. Like it's eerie how close to the letter you're manifesting, some of you. Now, Seven of Cups is also giving me a vibe. And don't get mad at me when I say this, because I'm just the messenger, and it's not going to be for every single one of you. But I feel some of you Aquarius have had a lot of past lives where you didn't have a lot of power. Or maybe even in this lifetime. Maybe you grew up in a way where it was like, look, Aquarius, you get what you get and you don't get upset. I don't want to hear it, right? Or they say in the South, you get what you get and you don't pitch a fit, right? Like, that's it. I don't want to hear it. And with the Seven of Cups, I feel like there's a life lesson here for some of you, which is about you have the right to choose. Like, the universe is trying to teach you, Aquarius, you have options. You have the right to choose. You don't have to just sit there and say, okay, I guess I'll just settle for this. Or I guess I'll just take this because the universe is telling me this is what I'm supposed to have. Like, what you need to learn is you have choices. And you have the right to choose. And you have the right to pick. And you have the right to say, this is the one that I want. And I know that can be frustrating for some people because they just want it to be like, here you go. This is it. This is the person. But some of you are having to learn to choose. That you have a choice. The Seven of Cups also gives me a feeling and a vibe here. Like, in these cups, these are all going to be good in different ways. You can't really go wrong. It's just a matter of like apples and oranges. Do you want an apple? Do you want an orange? Right? They're different, but they're all good in their different ways. So I feel like some of you are manifesting a choice, several choices. The next card that's coming up here for you all is the Chariot, and I just got chills. Ooh, I just got chills. All right. It's a major arcana card. So, when the major arcana cards come up, this is a significant time in your life. It's a significant chapter. We might be dealing with a significant soulmate. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer who's very significant here in your life, or in your love life, or in this process. But the reason why it gave me chills, those of you who watch my readings, you've heard me say this before. The Chariot card makes me think of the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson when he said, once we make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. So a lot of the times I see the Chariot card come up in a reading when you're like, okay, universe, tell me which door you want me to go through. Open the door you want me to go through. Give me the person you want me to be with. And the universe is like, look, honey, in this particular situation, we don't have the right to override your free will. Sometimes because of soul contracts or agreements or life missions, or for protection purposes, the universe might step in and remove somebody from our life or override our free will. But in this situation, you have to choose, and your angels and your guides have to back you up and help you. They're not allowed to choose the person for you. They're not allowed to choose the door for you. But once you choose, they can step up and help you make this happen. They can step up and help you with the process and help you with the journey and, get things moving and get things going. But it's up to you to choose, do you want a relationship? What kind of relationship do you want? Which person do you want? This is about you choosing. The Chariot can also be like independence. Some of you maybe in the past had like really codependent relationships, or people who are really dependent on you, or people who wanted you to be dependent on them. And so I'm feeling a sense of independence here with the Chariot. You're manifesting where you can hold on to your independence, but also have a relationship. There could be an element of travel here also for some of you, especially with this Ace of Wands. You might be presented with an opportunity to take a trip or to travel, and you may be meeting somebody significant in that process. The next card that's coming up here for the Aquarius collective is the Hanged Man. And so now you may say, Amethyst, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I have the Ace of Wands, movement, action, Chariot, movement, action, And then the Hanged Man is like the standstill. What in the heck is going on with this reading? Well, I feel like because we have these major arcana cards coming in back to back for you, this is a really significant time in your love life. This is like a really defining moment where you're kind of going to be at this fork in the road and figuring out what you want. And the Hanged Man, for me in my readings, a lot of the times comes up because we're manifesting. And our angels and guides are like, look, you're manifesting. Like I said, some of you are manifesting to a T. But you're manifesting something that once it's here, you're like, man, it's not what I thought it was going to be. Or I don't know what I don't know that I even want this anymore, right? It doesn't taste as good as I thought it was going to taste. And so the Hangman comes up for me in readings sometimes because we're manifesting what we think is going to make us happy. Or we're manifesting what we've been conditioned or taught to want. Like our friends or our family or our parents told us, this is the kind of person that's going to make you happy. This is the kind of relationship that's going to make you happy. Or society tells you, this is what a successful person is. Or this is what love looks like. And then you manifest it. And you're like, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not into it. So the Hangman comes up a lot of the times in the reading where we have an opportunity to just kind of get in here and figure out what do we really want? Is this really what we want? Is this really what's going to make us happy? So like some of you might be in this cycle or in this pattern where you're like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't like anybody. Or it seems good, but like I'm not feeling it. Because some of you are in this cycle of manifesting a very specific type. Because you've been taught that this is the type that's going to make you happy. But no matter how many times you taste it, no matter how many times you sample it, you're like, I'm not feeling it. So sometimes the Hangman comes up because this is a good time for you to do some reflecting. And maybe for something like you're in a relationship and your person is doing the things that you're telling them that you want. And they might be looking at you like, Aquarius, I don't get it. I really don't know what to do. Like, I'm doing what you want. I'm giving you what you want. Like, I don't know why you're not feeling it. I don't know why you're not feeling me. So the Hangman could be coming up because this is a time for you to check in with yourself and really ask yourself, like, okay, this person did this. It left me unsatisfied. What was I wanting to feel by them doing this for me? Because they did this, I thought it was going to make me feel this way, and it didn't make me feel this way. So what are some other ways that I can maybe feel this way? Or what are some other ways that my partner can do things to make me feel this way? And this can kind of help you figure out your love language. This can help you figure out, like, really what you need, or really what's gonna, like, how you want to be loved, how you want love shown to you, how you want love expressed to you, how you receive love. Because I feel like a lot of you want the passion, you want the stability, but you're also wanting to be fulfilled emotionally. And this is what some of you are figuring out right now. I really feel like the universe is stepping up and supporting you by giving you partners or a partner that you can figure this out with. But it's up to you to do the self-reflection. So you can come back to this person and say, okay, you know what? Here's what I think I need from you. Right? And sometimes we learn through trial and error. But it's time to do some kind of checking in with yourself and really figure out, like, what is it that I'm trying to feel here? What is it that I'm wanting to experience here? How is it that I'm wanting to be loved here? And you're going to get it down. You're going to manifest it, because I feel with this energy here, Aquarius, you guys have really powerful manifesting energy right now. The next card that's coming up here for you all, look at this, is the Four of Wands, right? And so Four of Wands oftentimes gets labeled as like marriage, getting married, wedding. Some of you may be deciding to move a relationship to the next level. You may be talking about making a home together, moving in together, getting married. You may be talking about like the future, stability, security. Four of Wands for me can also come up in readings for people sometimes when you're breaking out of the cycle of situationships. So a situationship is a relationship that's going nowhere, right? It's like it's not progressing. But what's frustrating is there might be a love there. There might be affection there. There could even be passion there. And you might be like, man, I know this person cares about me, but like it's not moving forward. Oftentimes it's because we have a soul attraction to each other. We have a strong past life connection. Our spirit recognizes their spirit and vice versa. But in this lifetime, we're not on the same path. So it's really hard to build something together. It's really hard to take that connection outside of the bedroom and into the light of day and build together. But when I see the Four of Wands, it's telling me you're breaking out of that cycle. And this is going to be the kind of relationship where you guys can establish mutual friends, a sense of community, spending time together, hanging out together, planning together, working together, you know, making a life together, sense of community, a sense of stability, security, right? This is stable, founded, long-term energy. With this Ace of Wands, this Hanged Man, and this Four of Wands, some of you are going to be invited to an event, okay? Maybe it's a family reunion. Maybe it's, I don't know, somebody's big birthday bash, you know, whatever it might be, or wedding, an anniversary. And some of you are kind of on the fence about going, but I feel that it's going to be a good idea to go because it's getting you out of your shell. It's getting you out of your comfort zone. It could even be like a work event for some of you, or like a seminar, or like a workshop. But by attending, like, you're meeting this whole new group of people, and it's helping you to get unstuck. And some of you are meeting a significant soulmate or a life partner. Some of you, this Four of Wands is like you're already with this person. It's progressing. It's moving forward. But whatever road you're taking there, Aquarius, I feel like what the cards is telling us is that where Aquarius is headed right now is stability, security, commitment, and the kind of commitment, stability, security where you don't have to sacrifice passion for emotional connection, or you don't have to sacrifice emotional connection for passion. I feel this is something that you're learning, that you can have both, and you're manifesting that in one person. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign. Some months those might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a playlist in the description so you can see the different videos. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Don't forget, guys, to check out the weekly forecasts where I talk about everything other than love. I talk about everything other than love, whatever might be coming up. You may want to check out also, if you want to schedule a private reading, there's a link that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. And every single day on the channel, I've been pulling a daily message. If you want to start your day off with a card and with a message, be sure to check that out. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous September. Hope to see you in the weeklies and dailies as well. If not, come back in October. Check out the love reading for October. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and be well.